On behalf of the Campaign for Smoke-Free Michigan, I want to thank everyone for being here. I got to say, as a physician and as a public health specialist, I'm really excited because right now down the hall we have an excellent, comprehensive smoke-free bill, House Bill 4163, sitting there. And if we can get that out there and over to the governor's office, we can have a smoke-free law in Michigan very, very soon.
This is an issue that we've worked on for 10 years. I became interested in the issue when I was an employee assistance rep at Ford Motor Company, and we were doing health risk appraisals. And you can actually live longer if you wear your seatbelt, quit smoking, and quit drinking, and doing some of those lifestyle things. And that's how I became interested in it. I became more interested in it when my granddaughter has asthma, and she can't go in a restaurant without having an attack from secondhand smoke. People are dying in Michigan because we haven't acted in the legislature, and we need to do that today. Thank you.
Through my research and experience over about 30 years, I've come to know the facts about secondhand smoke. For many, many years, as you've heard from others, the evidence has been clear that secondhand smoke is deadly. Secondhand smoke contains more than 4,000 chemical compounds, including arsenic, carbon monoxide, methane, and butane, just to name a few of the more toxic ingredients. Those are the same chemicals found in deadly products such as ant poison, car exhaust, rocket fuel, and lighter fluid. Many of these chemicals are at higher concentrations in the side stream smoke, which is emitted from the lit end of the cigarette, than in the mainstream smoke, which is the smoke inhaled by the smoker.
The only way to effectively protect individuals from the hazards of secondhand smoke is to make all indoor areas smoke-free. Restaurant and bar workers are particularly vulnerable. Not to mention, hospitality workers are 50% more likely to develop lung cancer as a result of their prolonged exposure to secondhand smoke on the job.
Let me tell you, as somebody on the business side of this, it's not a concern. It's not at all a legitimate concern. Smoking bans are good for business, and it's absolutely something that we need. We've got to make a change. And what's the holdup? Who are you protecting? Are you protecting tobacco? Are you protecting the casinos? Because you're definitely not protecting our citizens, and you're definitely not protecting our businesses.
We've got a decision to make as a state of Michigan. We've got to decide whether or not we want to take a step into the 21st century or if we want to insist on doing things the old way.
We have an obligation as legislators to protect public health, and we're going to do that. We're going to do it with this legislation.